Sometimes that life feels confusing. You pray, but nothing happens. You hope, but doors stay closed. You try, but everything feels stuck. And deep in your heart rises a quiet question. Where is God? I know that feeling. I am finishing university and with a diploma in my hand, but no job, no opportunities, no stability. Sometimes I stare at the ceiling at night and I ask myself, did all these years matter? I was born in a religious family. People prayed for me. They spoke blessings over me. They said God will guide your steps. But some days I feel like my steps are going nowhere. Some nights I pray before sleep, and when I wake up, nothing has changed. And a painful thought comes. Maybe God doesn't exist. Maybe humans created the idea of God because they needed hope. Maybe prayer is just talking to the ceiling. Maybe life is just random. Bible verse? Mark 9:24 says, Lord, I believe, or help my unbelief. Because if God truly exists, why do we struggle? Why do hospitals exist? Why do some sleep hungry while others live in luxury? Why do dreams take so long? Why do I feel forgotten and sometimes I whisper, God, do you see me? Bible verse. Psalm 22:1 says, my God, why have you forsaken me? But then, in the middle of doubt, something happens. Not a miracle, not an instant answer, not a voice from heaven, just a small whisper inside my heart. Keep going. And suddenly strength comes. Not because everything changed, but because I didn't give up. Maybe God isn't silent. Maybe He's teaching me patience. Maybe waiting is not punishment. Maybe it's preparation. Bible verse. Psalm 46:10 says, be still and know that I am God. Faith does not always remove the storm. Sometimes faith gives you the courage to walk through it. And the Bible reminds us, 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, for we walk by faith, not by sight. Meaning, even when I don't see the answer, I keep believing. Even when I don't understand, I keep trusting. Even when life hurts, I don't let go. Because without God, all I see is my situation. But with God, I see hope. With God, I see purpose. With God, I see a future. So maybe the real question isn't, does God exist? But rather, can I keep believing even when life doesn't make sense? The Bible tells us that Jeremiah 29:11 says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. So if you're in a season of waiting, if you feel forgotten, if life feels heavy, hear this, you are not alone. God is still writing your story, and the next chapter will make sense of the struggle. Hold on. Keep believing. Before I end this message, I want to tell you one last thing. Your struggle does not mean God has forgotten you. Your delay is not denial, and your pain is not the end of your story. If you are still breathing, God is still working, so keep going, keep believing. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. If this message touched your heart, take a moment to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs hope today. Because maybe, just maybe, God will use you to lift someone else. Stay blessed, stay strong, and remember, God is not done with you yet.